Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we explore the world of entrepreneurship and help you turn your ideas into reality. Today, we're going to talk about international expansion strategy, a crucial concept for any business looking to grow beyond its borders. International expansion strategy refers to the process of planning and executing a company's entry into new markets outside its home country. This can be a daunting task, but with the right approach, it can also be a game changer for your business. In today's globalized economy, companies that fail to expand internationally risk being left behind by their competitors. So, why is international expansion strategy important? For starters, it allows businesses to tap into new markets, increase revenue, and diversify their customer base. It also enables companies to leverage different economic conditions, such as lower labor costs or favorable tax regimes, to improve their competitiveness. Furthermore, international expansion can help businesses to reduce their dependence on a single market and mitigate risks associated with economic downturns. One key concept is market research, which involves gathering data about potential new markets to understand their needs, preferences, and trends. This can be done through various methods, including surveys, focus groups, and analysis of industry reports. Another important principle is cultural adaptation, which requires businesses to tailor their products or services to meet the unique needs of each local market. There are several models and frameworks that underlie international expansion strategy, including the PSDL analysis, which helps businesses to identify political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors that may impact their operations in a foreign market. Another influential framework is the Porter's Diamond model, which suggests that a company's competitive advantage is determined by four interrelated factors: factor conditions, demand conditions, related and supporting industries, and firm strategy, structure, and rivalry. To illustrate how international expansion strategy works in practice, let's consider some real-world examples. For instance, Starbucks' successful expansion into China was facilitated by its ability to adapt to local tastes and preferences. The company introduced a range of tea-based drinks and modified its store design to appeal to Chinese consumers. On the other hand, Walmart's failed expansion into Germany was largely due to its failure to understand local consumer behavior and regulatory requirements. Another notable example is McDonald's expansion into India, where the company had to modify its menu to cater to local tastes and dietary preferences. McDonald's introduced a range of vegetarian options and adapted its supply chain to ensure that its products met local standards. This approach helped the company to establish a strong presence in the Indian market and overcome initial resistance from consumers. So, how can you apply international expansion strategy in your own business or career? First, conduct thorough market research to understand the needs and preferences of potential new markets. This can involve gathering data on market size, growth potential, and customer behavior. Second, develop a cultural adaptation strategy that involves partnering with local businesses, hiring local talent, or investing in local marketing campaigns. Third, consider using frameworks like PSDL analysis to identify potential risks and opportunities in foreign markets. It's also essential to build a local network of partners, suppliers, and customers, which can involve attending industry events, joining local business associations, or participating in trade missions. By building relationships with local stakeholders, you can gain valuable insights into the market and develop strategies to succeed. In addition to these strategies, it's crucial to stay up to date with the latest research findings and trends in international expansion strategy. For instance, a study by Harvard Business Review found that companies that adopt a global approach, which combines global scale with local adaptation, are more likely to succeed in foreign markets. Another study by McKinsey & Company found that businesses that invest in digital technologies, such as e-commerce platforms and social media, can improve their competitiveness in international markets. However, with the right approach, it can also be a powerful tool for driving business growth and success. So, don't be afraid to explore beyond your borders. With the right strategy and mindset, the world can truly become your market. That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.